Today, we're diving into a troubling escalation in the Middle East. Israel has intensified its airstrikes on Lebanon, specifically targeting Hezbollah infrastructure and personnel. A recent strike on Beirut, reportedly aimed at a senior Hezbollah leader, has sent shockwaves through the region. The Israel Defense Forces, or IDF, claim these strikes are in direct response to Hezbollah's rocket attacks on Israeli territory, accusing the group of using civilians as human shields in the conflict. In southern Lebanon, the situation is becoming increasingly dire. Residents are fleeing their homes, seeking safety wherever they can find it. This mass displacement is raising alarm about a potential wider regional conflict. Experts are now analyzing the possibility of a ground invasion by Israeli forces, drawing uneasy comparisons to the war of 2006. The IDF asserts that it has struck 800 Hezbollah targets, underscoring its commitment to weakening the group's capabilities. However, the effectiveness of airstrikes alone remains a hotly debated topic. Some analysts argue that this strategy may not be sufficient to achieve long-term peace. As the conflict escalates, Lebanon faces a growing humanitarian crisis. The death toll is rising, with many of the casualties being innocent civilians, including children. Thousands are now displaced, their homes destroyed. The Lebanese government is struggling to provide adequate shelter and support, converting schools and public buildings into temporary refuges. International organizations, including the United Nations, have expressed deep concern over the violence and its devastating impact on civilians. They are calling for immediate de-escalation and emphasizing the need to protect innocent lives. Attacks targeting civilians are clear violations of international law, and the global community is watching closely. The situation remains fluid and the future is uncertain. With the potential for further escalation, the region stands on a knife edge. The international community must act swiftly to mediate and bring about a resolution that prioritizes human lives and peace. Stay tuned for more updates on this developing story. For now, let's hope for a swift end to this tragic conflict.